Hello and welcome back to Pokémon Reborn. When we last left off, we were taking a royal beating, so now I've trained up two new Pokémon. We have Sarabane, the Emolga, who is serious and very finicky, and doesn't have the best attack stat, or attack IVs, but that acrobatics is going to be incredibly important. And here is Jack, as in Jack Spearow, who is sassy. Nature doesn't really mean anything, attack IVs are terrible, attack stat therefore not grand, but nothing really. Their flying move, Aerial Ace, isn't that good. We're mainly here for Sarabane. Jack is just a little bit of filler, a little bit of something else that might be able to do something to these bugs. I would have also got a fire Pokemon. I was hoping to get a Vulpix, because at level 32, which is the level I was training everything to, Vulpix gets a move, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a 70 power special fire move, which ain't that bad, especially because Vulpix has quite a good special attack thing. I know Struggle Bug is here, but that would still do some serious damage and probably get that Wormadam in one, but unfortunately, every time I tried to get the Vulpix, my game crashed. Essentially, what you have to do is, when you go back to that barber shop, if you talk to that woman and show her a Pokemon with max happiness, she will ask the Vulpix to join your team, and the Vulpix will run away. You have to go find it. You then have to defeat an incredibly powerful, over-leveled Klinklang, and then the Vulpix will join you. I know that because I've been able to do it on my personal save, but for some reason on this save, on this PC, when I try to show her a Pokemon with max happiness, the script breaks. Like a big error message shows up. It's like, cannot complete script, and then there's loads of lines of, I guess, what the script is, and the game just shuts down. And I tried it several times. I checked the forums, and it looks like this issue affects a few people, but it looks like the only cure is tough crap. You can send your save to another computer, do it there. It's one of those things where it just works on some computers, doesn't work on some other computers. Doesn't seem to have anything to do with your computer. I guess it's just because it's a fan-made game. Computers in and of themselves are very, very varied machines. Pretty much every different kind of computer will have some different software, and God knows how that software is going to respond to things, especially with a fan-made game that, Amethyst isn't a proper dev. She doesn't, they don't put out all these patches and fixes. How could they? That could not be expected of a person. So that's just some bad luck. I can't actually get a Vulpix on this save unless I go to the trouble of finding a computer that can get the Vulpix and then bringing it back. But never the mind. As it turns out, the Vulpix wasn't needed. The Vulpix would have been appreciated, because as you're about to see, this is still a bloody close fight, but wasn't actually needed, therefore is fine. I mean, I'm really impressed with just how difficult this fight is, because Shelly's Pokemon, when you look at them, are categorically a bit crap. Illumise can be annoying, what with like Confuse Ray and stuff, but Illumise has never been, a threat in any game or in the competitive scene at all. So to fear the Illumise and try and think of ways to get rid of it is impressive. Anorith, obviously weak, it's unevolved, it's got terrible stats. Anorith is a Pokemon that gets kind of good later when it turns into a Maldo. It's not supposed to be good now, but it's deadly right now. Oh my god, its Rock Slide wiped me so many times. Of course, Yanmega, always kind of threatening. Never made it to OU as far as I know, but still, I think Yanmegas are pretty legit. I used to use one, in fact. I used to use Speed Boost Yanmega with Air Slash. It was glorious. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so Wormadam, also crap. I've never seen anyone... Well, actually, I have seen some people use a Wormadam, but it was in a... I'm so confident in my abilities, I'm going to deliberately use crap Pokemon. Sort of thing. And then of course Volbeat, which is sort of even less impressive than Illumise. Basically, on paper she's got a terrible team, but the field effects just do so much for this game. The fact that this is set in a forest is just making her Pokemon so powerful. And I love it, because again, as I said in another video, it's a great way to sort of make some good, proper single player challenges, because the problem The problem with single player is that no matter how good the AI is, it will never be as good as a human. I think I saw one of Amethyst's forum posts or blog posts. In fact, yeah, I think I found Amethyst's Tumblr once, or at least someone whose Tumblr was quoting Amethyst, and she was like, today I fiddled around with the AI settings, set it to max, and then the computer was just doing completely ridiculous things. It was so frustrating. So, you know, in lieu of making good AI, which Amethyst can't really do, I guess using RPG Maker they've got the AI that they've got. They can't really program their own. So these field effects are a good way to then bump up the challenge, if you ask me. And also, because these field effects make previously unpowerful Pokemon more powerful, it means we get to see more variety. Because I remember when I first read the page, the Pokemon Reborn page, it was like, oh yes, the difficulty of this game will be tuned to competitive battlers. So I was thinking, oh okay, so all of the gym leaders are going to have Salamence, and I'm blanking on the name. Dragon, Hammerhead Shark Dragon. What's its name? Oh come on, how have I forgotten this name? You know what I'm thinking of. The blue ground/dragon type that looks like a hammerhead shark. Its name... it's not coming to me now, but I will randomly scream it the second it does. But anyway, yeah, I was expecting to see loads of, you know, the usual suspects, all the OUs, the same boring teams over and over again. But this field effect thing means that we get to see some varied enemy teams, and that's really cool. Because normally, in main games, you know, gym leaders, you get one Pokemon with a type advantage over them, and bam, gym leader sweeped. I mean, Gen 6 was the worst. X and Y had the easiest gym leaders in any game, even easier than Gold and Silver and Crystal. Gen 6 was the worst, but I think even at their best, no gym leaders have ever been particularly strong. I mean, I know people talk about Whitney's Miltank, but let's face it, all you need is a female Pokemon, and then bam, you're done. Miltank's beaten. So I guess young 12-year-old boys who had a conscious or unconscious aversion to using female Pokemon in a team would have found it difficult, but no one else. And look at that! Shelly's been beaten! But did you see how by the skin of my teeth it was? Anyway.
Yeah, I would probably never live up to his expectations, but it's okay. You did really well.
But yeah, no, that was a close fight.
Since you have that badge now, Pokemon up to level 40 are probably gonna like you. It also lets you use the move Rock Smash outside of battle. And, oh, here, take this, please. That move contains the move Struggle Bug. It's a pretty unique move in that it's both offensive and defensive. It can do damage and lower their special attack. And, yeah, sorry. Just call it my thanks for, helping me deal with... yeah.
Cool. Off we... oh.
Huffba? Sorry, I, forgot to mention earlier. Actually, the Reborn League has a reserve leader for every type. That is, when a gym leader retires, the reserve leader takes their place. Of course, since Heather's dad was, you know... that means that the Poison reserve leader is now the new gym leader. But they maybe don't know that yet? So I think you should go to the Grand Hall and tell Amy what happened. That way they can get it sorted. Would you do that? Sorry to impose. Good luck.
First of all, oh my god, Shelly, you do not need to worry about living in Bugsy's shadow. You are so much better than Bugsy ever was. I mean, what was Bugsy? Metapod, Kakuna, and Scyther? I mean, sure, the Scyther is maybe impressive to some, but good god, Bugsy was a pushover, whereas you are literally the most difficult gym leader I've ever fought in a game. Which was both incredible, but also makes me worry that I won't actually be able to complete this. I mean, my god, that was such a struggle. If other gym leaders are going to be even tougher still. Unless I find some amazing Pokemon going forward, I am a bit worried. Also, sorry if my voice is a bit croaky. I only got like an hour and a half to 2 hours of sleep last night because cats exist, specifically my cat, that likes to wait until I'm almost asleep and then go meow and just bash something over, and I'm like, oh my god, heart attack. What's going on here? A circle has formed.
Welcome, come one, come all, for the grand unveiling of Silphco's most fabulous new product! It's the best thing since indoor bread, the most convenient thing since sliced plumbing. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the Link Stone! Are you tired of having to find potentially untrustworthy trainers to trade your Pokémon with to evolve them? Are you as heartbroken as your Pokémon is when it has to be traded away from you just to grow? Your worries are over! The remarkable scientists of Silphco have produced this marvelous new stone, infused with the very energy emitted in a real trade that can force a Pokémon to evolve while never leaving your care. This Link Stone will be hitting stores soon, but you all are a lucky bunch! Right here, right now, you can get a prototype edition fully functional Link Stone for just 10,000 Pokémoney! And I'm gonna grab that. Oh, there you go, one happy customer. Introducing! Presenting! This is pretty cool. Oh, I think I'll get one of these for my Kadabra. Technology these days! Now I can evolve my Machoke! I wonder exactly what method of infusion was used. 10,000? Yeesh! I don't get it. The Grand Gate... Oh, I've already read that. Okay, but no. Yeah, this Link Stone. I may use it on my Graveler to turn it into a Golem. But I'm gonna really need Graveler to prove itself to me first, because, for some reason, there are only 2 Link Stones in this game. And I don't understand why you do that. I don't understand why you'd make a Pokemon fan game, and then make it so that you couldn't have all 721 Pokemon. That's such a tease. That's so frustrating. That's so main game. I mean, good God, I hear people, you know, really being excited about the fact that with X and Y and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, or the other way around, I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's Alpha Ruby and Omega Sapphire. Anyway, with all 4 of those games, you can have every single non-event Pokemon. And people are happy about that, and I'm just like, no, that's not good enough. I want the event Pokemon too. In fact, I hate the concept of event Pokemon altogether. I mean, if it was an MMO and stuff, then maybe, but for single-player games, why would you do that? Especially since, you know, a lot of kids won't necessarily have Wi-Fi and stuff on their DSs because, you know, kids are getting there, but they still need parents' permission for things like this, and parents are still completely technologically illiterate, so most kids are going to be walking around, especially, you know, in this country. Maybe in Japan it's fine, but in this country, in this region, in this continent, a lot of kids are going to go with unconnected 3DSs, and they're going to miss out on the good things in life. Anyway, we're doing fine, it gets better every time. We're doing fine, but I'll let you decide. Alright, battle time. But what was I saying? I feel like the way these Pokemon Reborn videos progress is that I have lots of half-formed thoughts, but then something changes in the video before I can finish that thought, and then I lose the original thought, and so this entire video is just one long rambling of sentences half completed. But yeah, oh, what I was going to say is that I might use it on Graveler to turn it into a Golem, which will of course make it stronger, but unless I find serious reason to, I'm going to hold on to my Link Stone, because I think later on in this game, you can get a Ghastly. It's really difficult, and, well, it's not difficult, it's just, you know, fiddly, like most Pokemon in this game are. But I might take the trouble to get that, because Gengar is an unambiguously powerful Pokemon that will definitely serve me well. So even though, you know, this is a Cavalier run where I'm not really bothered about catching them all, I think I will go out of my way to get the Ghastly, just because a Gengar is going to be a boon. And I think in that case I want to save the Link Stone. There's only 2. There's that one, and then I don't know how the other one gets got yet. All I know is I've read the forums and it says there are only 2. So my obvious choices are like Gengar,
maybe Alakazam and maybe Machamp. You know, both of those Pokemon could be good. Literally, Golem would be my last choice from an overall competitive point of view. But if in this specific game, which is single player only, Graveler proves to be really useful, then obviously I'll get that Golem. But for now, I want to be conservative. And we've got everybody singing. But yeah, I came into this game thinking that I'd be able to get all the Pokemon. It even says on the site, all 721 Pokemon available. Brackets, see how many are available in the current build, because the game's not finished yet. So, you know, I got the impression that all 721 available means you can have all 721, not just they're all technically available in the game, but you can only ever have some of them in any one save. That's just cheeky, is what that is. But never the mind. When I learn how to make games, I'll have all 721 available. Mark my words, they'll be so available, you can get all 721 as soon as you start the game. You can literally just, every time you walk into a piece of grass, it'll be like, random encounter pending. Please select the Pokemon you wish to encounter. It's the way I'm gonna do it. Not really, but the point is I want Pokemon. Anyway, Duskull, very cool. I always enjoyed the Duskull and Dusclops line when they debuted in Ruby and Sapphire. I mean, back then I was still an innocent young child, so it didn't really matter to me that Duskull and Dusclops are weak as balls. I mean, they're not, technically. They have very good defensive power, but obviously as a kid, you're not really strategically minded enough to realise that, oh, this Dusclops has high defense stats, and therefore I should give it status moves and stalling moves and all that. I was like, give it Shadow Ball. It doesn't deal a lot of damage, but it looks fucking cool. Anyway, Duskull, like it. That is my aesthetic. I would love, actually, to go as a Dusclops, or even a Dusknoir for Halloween one day. I mean, they're big, sort of lumpy, shapeless masses of Pokemon, so I've got the body type for it, so that would be a really good costume. Actually, I've got the body type for this. I could be a CeeLo. I could be the best CeeLo you've ever seen, yo. Unfortunately, Robert is going to sacrifice himself to the cause, apparently. You're not going to survive, Robert, but I guess he has leveled up to 33, so he can afford to. It's not like this is a Nuzlocke run. Anyway, Edible Fred, who, you know, I feel sorry for Edible Fred. They finally got their big triumphant evolution into Venusaur, and were then sort of clinging on to dear life, battling weak bugs. But now, I was just able to show them off. Petal Dance is a very strong move. Basically, Petal Dance is the grass version of Outrage, in that it does a crap load of damage for 3 turns, and then confuses your Pokemon. Is it completely what you want for a Venusaur? No. My ideal choice for a Venusaur right now would be Chlorophyll as the ability, and I would like it to have Leech Seed. I would like it to have a very powerful poison move, like a Gunk Shot or, you know, Sludge Wave, Sludge Ball, whichever powerful poison attack it can learn. Giga Drain, and for my final move, maybe not Sleep Powder, because I don't really trust something with only 75% accuracy. So those 3 moves, and a 4th really good move, but not Petal Dance. Petal Dance doesn't quite suit Venusaur. I mean, Venusaur's attack stat is nothing to sniff at, but oh my god. Well, look, if it isn't Huffba, looking like a lost puppy as usual. I was just telling Amy here about your little accident with the Bell Gym Leader. It's really unfortunate. I was worried about him for this exact reason. Yeah, whatever. Look, tell Aya to be ready by the time I get there, okay? Yeah, I'll call her now. I've forgotten what voice to get to Amy. Oh, and hi Huffba. Bye Huffba. Sorry, Amy. You look confused. Well, more confused than normal. See, every gym in the Reborn League needs a backup, right? Like, I'm the backup for the Flowbot. When she retires, I take over. Well, the same thing is true for the Poison guy. He retired, well, in a sense, you know. So now, we're letting the backup, Aya, know she's up. Turns out she's some chick who lives in the wasteland south of the city. Heh, but you won't be able to get out that way unless you have the key. And guess what? I do. I've already got 3 badges, and it's about to be 4. Man, that Shelly girl was a pushover. It was like she wasn't even trying. I mean, she seemed like she was gonna keel over and cry at any second. But hey, I'll take the badge. Anyway, I'm Worth. Good luck finding the key to the wasteland. What? You want to know where I got it? Why would I tell? You know what? No, fine. Fight me, Huffba. If you win, I'll tell you. But like that's gonna happen. Don't know why Fern's so bloody confident when I've kicked his ass so many times already and will proceed to do so with pleasure. I mean, looking at this guy's team, you know how much I love grass-type Pokemon, and Fern is now forcing me to slag off a grass-type team. Which is not something I ever wanted to do, but he's driven me to it. His team sucks. His team is crap. There is no way he would have beaten Shelly in a fair fight, but obviously he took advantage of her emotional distress and was therefore able to get a cheap, easy win. I really want this guy to get a reality check, because he's apparently breeze into it like, oh, all these gyms are so easy, when they're really not, and there's no logical reason that his team should have been able to beat any of these gyms, except maybe the electric one, but even then I have my doubts, so I don't know why Fern's doing so well. He doesn't deserve to do so well. I admit, when he mentioned that Shelly was easy, I was kind of worried that, oh my god, what if his team's really improved, he's about to kick my ass in the Great Hall, I'll be so embarrassed. But no, he still sucks, as you see. I mean, he's got a Ludicolo, which I was coveting, but it looks like his Ludicolo also sucks. His Ludicolo doesn't have any of the moves that I'd have given a good Ludicolo. No Ice Beam, no Surf, no Giga Drain and or Energy Ball, no nothing. No Focus Blast, so down you go, Ludicolo. Wesley is here. Wesley Snipes is back. Wesley is ready to take this whole team. He doesn't care. He doesn't care that he's burned and on fire. Wesley will push through that. Wesley will do whatever it takes to get you dead. There we go. Roserade, who I actually love, by the way. Roserade's one of my favourite grass types. But in this case, Roserade sucks. Roserade, you're going down. You're nothing, Roserade. Wesley is gonna eat you for brunch. Not breakfast, because, you know, Wesley is a late riser, being a bat and all. He doesn't really like a big breakfast, because, you know, when you wake up, you're really starting to grate on my nerves, and you don't want to do that. But yeah, you know, when you first wake up and you're a bat, you don't necessarily want to be filling your stomach immediately, so you start off on something small, like that frickin' Ferroseed, and then you go up to the Roserades, and now it's time for Servine, who, again, I do actually like the Servine line, the Snivy, Servine, Superior line. I think with the contrary ability, they are not good, because at the end of the day, the Servine line is too unversatile. They basically know grass-type moves, and that's it. As much as I love grass-type Pokemon, you've got to have something else in the bank. You know, you need something versatile, like Ludicolo, like Venusaur, who, you know, could do grass and poison, and just general goodness. Noob! I mean, oh my god. Amy, you have just captured annoying piece of shit so well. I hate Fern. You wanna know about it? Fine. I don't care. So the new poison gym leader's a girl who lives out in the wasteland, yeah? Well, I got the key from her brother. It's Kane, it's totally Kane. That's not a spoiler, I guessed it immediately. He's a real fruity looking guy, decked out in purple, fishnets, looks more like a girl. Totally freaky. He wouldn't stop singing, either. What? You know him? Ha! I should have expected. You would. But yeah, he said he was going up to the Barrel Cemetery for something or other. If you want a key, go ask him. Later, loser. Oh, he suddenly went Valley Girl at the end there instead of 50s swing guy. Sorry, I'm not very good at American accents, or at any accents really, but that's not going to stop me from trying. Anyway, the Barrel Cemetery. Oh my god, the video's over. I didn't realise. I'm going to have to say goodbye. Thank you for watching this. I hope you're enjoying it. Thumbs up for me finally getting past Shelly. Oh my god. Bye. See you later.